Are you struggling to find employment before you graduate? Do employers keep telling you you don't have enough experience? Are you having a hard time filling out the job experience section on your job applications? Well, look no further, insiders. Hey insiders, it's Nicole aka NR the Insider here to tell you how you can build your resume while in college. Go ahead and hit subscribe and like, you already know the drill, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So make sure you try to get a leadership position in a student organization. I recommend that you join an org maybe your freshman or sophomore year, and so by the time you're ready to take on that leadership position, you already have history with the members of the organization. So by your junior year or your senior year, you can be running things, you know what I'm saying? For me, I became the president of TSU's Pre-Law Society my senior year at TSU, but my path was a little bit different because I actually founded the organization. I'm gonna make another video about how you can start your own organization on campus, in case you wanna do that, you know, following your girl's footsteps or whatever. So many people think that being a leader in a student org is like really time consuming, but it's really not always that bad. I mean, sometimes it can be maybe a few times a month, maybe once a week, but that leadership on your resume is gonna look great. So that time commitment is so worth it. Look into joining a professional fraternity. I am in a business fraternity because I was in a business school and I had good grades and I was able to join because of that. And I was also pretty active on campus and I had volunteer experience, all kinds of things. So when you first get to campus, make sure you look into which fraternities you might be eligible to join. Of course, it depends on your major or what school you're in, but having that on your resume is gonna be a big boost for you. I mean, just imagine an employer and they see that you're a part of that fraternity and they have to pick between you and somebody else and you guys have the same qualifications. I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick you. So look into joining a business fraternity your freshman year and make sure you qualify by the time you're ready to join. Internships are key in college. I know you hear that from like tons of people, but a lot of people don't really understand how hard it is to, one, get an internship, and two, be an intern. I mean, a lot of internships don't even pay you, right? And of course, that's a problem that we'll talk about on a later day. But what I did was, I would intern one day and then I would go to my job that actually paid me the next day. I mean, sometimes these internships don't require that you have to stay there for 30 hours, 40 hours. Maybe you can just do 5 hours a day, every other day or something like that. Try to make sure you get an internship that's flexible if they're not paying you. But I mean, having that experience on your resume is gonna look great. I know it's hard because a lot of college students need to make money and we don't really have time to be working for free. But if you have that opportunity and you can do it, then I recommend that you do. And last but not least, this is probably my favorite piece of advice in this video. Now, a lot of people talk about how they kind of doctor their resumes to make it look like they did something that they didn't. Now, I don't recommend that you do that because you're gonna get called out and they're gonna call your employers and be like, oh, was she doing this? And then you're gonna be looking crazy. But I do recommend that you are very selective with the word choice that you use. For example, if you train some people on your job, maybe some incoming employees, you can say that you participated in employee onboarding. If you oversaw a couple of volunteers, you can say that you have some management experience because you do. So make sure you are very particular about the word choice that you use on your resume. And you need to make sure that you are quantifying things. For example, don't just say that you did some casework while you were an intern. You need to quantify that by saying, oh, I did dozens of cases in 3 weeks, or I closed 5 cases in 2 days. I trained 3 employees, whatever it was, but you need to include some numbers in there because that makes everything look better and it makes it look like you had a real impact on the organization that you were in. I'll probably be making a video pretty soon about how you can boost your resume up just by word choice, so look out for that, insiders. So if you have any advice for anyone who might be trying to build their resume while in college, or if you have some experience with some stuff that you did, make sure you comment down below and make sure you share that with the community of insiders because we all want to be insiders and, you know, be in the know and inside the loop. So share that info and share this video with your friends and family. Bye, insiders.